Microsoft just dropped their newest product called GitHub Spark, and it's absolutely insane. I'm not kidding, I actually managed to create a fully functional app with this thing. You'll see a full demo just in a second, but first let's talk about what exactly is GitHub Spark. So last week Amazon launched their IDE called Kiro. This week GitHub said hold my beer and they launched Spark. But are these tools the same? Well, not exactly. Spark is actually pretty different. It's an all-in-one web-based platform for vibe coding apps all the way from prototype to deployment. It's powered by Claude's Sonnet 4. It's a one-stop shop for doing everything code-related, back-end, front-end deployment, and I do mean everything, because you don't even need to leave your browser or use a code editor. It has a natural language-based editor, which allows easily describing your ideas and then refining them, a runtime environment which hosts your projects. It has its own persistent data storage, a theme editor, and even the ability to hook up LLMs to make some AI-based features. And it also has a progressive web app enabled dashboard, which lets you test and launch apps from anywhere. So obviously we needed to give this one a try. So I gave Spark the initial prompt to build a web app for browsing and rating movies. I gave it some specific details, like anyone can search for a movie on the search tab, anyone can leave an anonymous review and comment and give a rating of 5 stars. And I also wanted to test their touted AI features, so I suggested to add a feature where the AI would display movies you would like based on your interests. So with those requirements in place, I proceeded with my prompt, and next I was presented with this lovely loading screen. And I could see the AI building the app in real time, telling me along the process what it's doing, like downloading inspiration or shaving a yak. Shaving a yak? Why? Anyway, at this point you might be inclined to ask, what programming language is Spark using to generate this app? Well, unfortunately, currently Spark is only limited to using React and TypeScript for all their projects. But since I'm a React guy, I feel like this app was just custom made for me. Along the way, as it was generating the files, it was also giving me a detailed status about it. The whole app generation process took about 4 minutes to complete. And once that was done, I was presented with this beautiful looking UI. Unfortunately, some of the images were missing, and it seems the poster for Inception was also not correct. But to my surprise, everything was clickable and interactable. Everything worked as expected. Even the review feature was fully functional, and I was able to actually leave legitimate reviews. So then I decided to try out one of their suggestions from the suggestion panel. This particular one suggested adding advanced AI movie recommendations using real movie API data. And I was really curious by this one because I wanted to know, how will they hook up their own AI recommendation service? And will Spark actually be able to hook up my app with real API data? Another cool thing was that as I was waiting for the next AI iteration to finish, I was able to freely use the app on the dashboard and even change some fonts on the theme panel, and everything was updated in real time. Back in the iteration tab, I could see that Spark's AI was actually reasoning about adding an API data from the TMDB movie database website. It then realized on its own that an API key is needed, and since it can't get one, it reasoned to create some fallback data instead. Funny that Spark would mention TMDB because I actually have a valid API key for this service. So I proceeded to supply it with the key to see if that would fix the issue. After a few back and forths, it finally got it right, and the end result was just beautiful. Now I had a fully functioning movie rating app that was adding my reviews, searching movies, filtering movies, and even using Spark's internal LLM agent to suggest movies based on my reviews. Looking at the code, it looks like a regular React app with TypeScript enabled. It is using Tailwind CSS for styling. All data types are properly typed. Files and folders are structured well. You can see that for the images, it tried using Unsplash, but some images just didn't load or were hallucinated. And here we can also see the AI recommendation file, which calls Spark's LLM to provide those suggestions. This data is also visible on the prompts tab, and we can freely customize the prompt to our needs if we want to. And if we look at the data tab, we can see all my submitted reviews there. The data is being saved on Spark's key value storage, which comes from the Spark's internal library. Probably the downside to this would be that if you would later want to opt in for a different data management solution, it would probably need some manual tweaking to do. But nonetheless, it's cool that we have a data storage which you can use for your working prototype out of the box. And another super cool feature is the previously mentioned theme tab. Here I could easily switch between different themes and update the site styling in real time. I also wanted to check if it made the app responsive. After all, they do have that mobile view button over there, so I assume that should happen automatically, right? Let's see what happens. Oh, it's not responsive. Oh well, I'm sure a prompt or two can fix that later. Anyway, there you have it. A quick look at GitHub Spark. Currently, Spark is only available for Copilot Pro Plus members, so you will need to get that plan if you want to try it out. So here's my honest take on it. I generally think it's a super cool tool, specifically for React users like me. But seriously, I was genuinely surprised what I was able to create with it in just under 20 minutes. The only downside is that at the moment this tool feels quite technically limited and heavily opinionated on only one tech stack, being React and TypeScript. So right now it's just tailored for web apps. But this is just the first version, so it's going to be interesting to see how they evolve over time. But for now, for quick prototyping, this tool is absolutely incredible. So what do you think? Have you tried Spark yet? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more AI news and breakdowns. This has been Andres from BetterStack, and I will see you in the next videos.